Hello, everyone. I'm glad to be back. But before we jump into today's topic, let's get some advertisement out of the way. Tonight's sponsor is $5 Jewelry Paradise, where your independent consultant is Terry Donald. Now, I have the link for all the information down below, so when you go, tell her Stephanie sent you. Hello, everyone. I'm glad to be back, but I tell you, these past 2 weeks have been really rough, and I almost canceled today's show as well. But I made myself hobble up these stairs so I could get this ready for today. Now, our topic today is 10 things successful YouTubers use. 10 things. So I hope you're ready to learn, because there are some things in here that are kind of interesting, but it'll give you a better view of what the successful YouTubers use. So let's jump into this lesson. Now I have my notes. I'm going to make this a little bigger so you can see what's going on the screen. Okay, 10 things successful YouTubers use. Now, number one, it says, be aware. Wait a minute. I think I put it in wrong order. Now, the first one is be aware of your environment, meaning the first four things to do to get to be a weekly ritual, that you have to perform them together to really make it work. Now, what I mean by environment is when you go somewhere, you see things, you hear things. The first habit is being to see the stories all around you. You are literally being bombarded by content ideas every waking hour of the day, which we are. Don't just live your life. Watch what is happening through the lenses of a content creator. Could there be a story and an idea? Now, it says one, questions people ask you. That could be content. Headlines on the news. Seeing something that's surprising or delighted, or something that may have annoyed you. Content for someplace else that you can build on. There are literally endless sources of inspiration all around you. Tap into the world. Now, when you go to stores and you see content, you can go in Walmart, look at their decor. You can see something that may give you an idea that you want to try to rearrange something in your home. You might see something in a magazine that will a tablescape or a room setup that'll give you an idea how to do something in your home. Now, I always look at those things, and I may pull an idea from even some of my fellow YouTubers. I look at their channels, and they may have something in there or a way they set something up that I like, but I do it with my own spin on it. So therefore, it's my idea, right? Because when you see someone at a table and they may use this color, you may have another color and another shape to use. So it's always interesting to see your environments, to see what everyone else is doing in order to get more content. Now, the next one, it says, capture the ideas. Y'all, I think I put this stuff in the wrong order. It says, now pay attention to the ideas. It's what it's saying on this one is, when you get an idea somewhere we are in the public, write it down. It's so important to write the ideas down, because like on my phone, you have a note pad in your phone. Write your ideas down, because you're going to forget them when you get home. So why don't you write them down when they come to mind and you see something you want to do, write it down. So we have the first one, to be aware of your environments. Number two was capture the idea. And it's always important to write them down. Even sometimes I know some friends of mine who carry notepads. Always good to jump in on it. Thank you, Denise. I know a friend that carries a notepad in their purse. When they go somewhere, if they see something, they write it down. Me, I always pop open the note section on my phone and I write it down in my notes on my phone, or I take a picture of something I see a setup, and I take a picture of it. That's like, I like the way they set that area up, clip, then that way when you get home, you get ready to do an idea, well, you can pull up their picture, look, well, I have something similar, and then I can pull this to give me the look kind of similar to what they set up. Okay, number 3 is schedule creative time. Now, a lot of people don't have time to do stuff, but you can pull out an hour or two a day or every other day to come up with content. You can sit there and you can write down ideas. Now, you have to prioritize those times. Now, what I do, which works for me, is I batch film. Y'all, I am so bad that I did not do these slides right. I did not put them in the right order. Is this the right notes? Oh no, that is not the right notes. No wonder. Oh my goodness. I started off on something else. Okay, first we have strategies. We have optimizing thumbnails and titles. Now, we know that is one key point to optimize and our titles and our thumbnails. Now, for this, I have this presentation. I want to break it down a little bit using vidIQ to share with you optimization. Now, I have a membership with vidIQ. I got it when they were having a special. I got it for a year for $100. So, now what I want to share about is here on the side, they have optimization. Now, what it does is it pulls up your videos on your channel, and it will help you with your titles and rating for your thumbnails. Now, if you see here, I have this video coming up, a fall tablescape. And on this video here, it shows you your title. It tells you what your rating on your title is. I got 87 on the title, 87 out of 100. And then it shows you my thumbnail. And on the thumbnail, it gave me 88 out of 100. So I like this because it really works for me. It helped me change some titles and get some of my things done. Now, I try to stay in the green as much as possible, but some occasions you will see yourself in the yellow. Like now, it used to let you put thumbnails over shorts, but since YouTube has started allowing us to put thumbnails on shorts on our phone, they don't do it on here anymore. And I really hate that they stopped that because I really did like using that. Now, I'm going to show you how their optimization goes. Let me find a video with a really low rate on it that I can change. Because I went through here a while back and went through my videos and started changing thumbnails because my thumbnail rating was horrible. Okay? Now, let's see. Some of them I had to go back and take another picture. Okay, like this one here, for an example. On the title, it says a quick front porch decorating for spring. Okay, the title I had on there was something totally different. And what I did was I went to here to refine. And you go down and change the tone. You can make it educational, interesting, witty, casual, or professional. I want it to be interesting. Okay, it came up with different. Revamp your front porch for spring instantly. 90%. Oh, I like that one. So I'm going to change it to that. And when you own vidIQ and you do these changes, it does change it on YouTube as well. So now my title is at 90%. My thumbnail is at 100%. So there's my thumbnail. I got 100% on my thumbnail. Now up top on the right, it has publish or preview. And I'm going to publish that title change, making my title new and 90%. Now all of these are suggestions. It's up to you if you want to use their title or use your title. And I try to keep mine, like I said, in the green. And I did have some, like here's one in the red. Yeah, that one I didn't change. I put it out there, but I did not change the title here. Let's see what it comes up with. Let me change it here. Let's see. Okay, this is the one I came up with here. Now I'm gonna go here and refine. I'm gonna change the tone, and I want to make it interesting. Transformer your spice jar labels. Spice jar label remover, and I don't like any of those. Those are all like 68, 60%. But I'm gonna do the 68. You can regenerate it to see if they come up with anything else. Oh, here's one. Labeling your spice jar like a pro. 87. All right. Now the thumbnail, I can't do anything about the thumbnail because that's a short. I could make up one and go on my phone and try to change it, but like I said, I tried it the other day and I couldn't get it to work for some reason. I Maybe I just need to slow down what I was doing and read before I did a lot of things. Maybe you're supposed to upload it first. I don't know. So now with that being done here, that means on YouTube, this short title has been changed to Labeling Your Spice Jar Like a Pro. That's why I like this, because it makes it so much fun for me. I come and I check myself to make sure that the titles and thumbnails are okay. If I even leave it where I can go back and change my thumbnail if need be to make them come up to par. Now, the second slide is on consistency in content uploads. Now, we all know you have to be consistent so that your members will know that you're putting out videos. Now, it says beware of your environment, capture ideas, schedule content time, enter a relaxed zone, randomness, don't overthink it, and transcend chaos. So I had on here for those, which I started reading a few minutes ago, to beware of your environment. The first, for you to keep the habits of seeing what's around you, to pull in content. Now, like me, if you look at HGTV, you get content. You can see them fix a room. You can see them decorate something or do a DIY. That may be something that you can do, that you can pull up on your channel. You always retweak things to get them the way you want them to be. Also, pay attention to the questions people ask you, headlines in the news, and seeing something that surprised or delighted or annoyed you. The content for some places else that you could build on. You can always find something to do. Now, number two is capture the idea. Like I said, I cannot stress enough on how important it is for you to write it down. Now, if you can sit there and write down an idea, when you come up with it, put it in a notepad or put it in a note section on your phone, you will get your ideas. And I think a lot of people see the idea, they think they'll remember when they get home, and then they get home, they totally forgot about writing it down or doing anything with it. Now, schedule creative time. Now, the consistent creator doesn't have more than an hour a day, but they have to make their process a priority. Now, what I do to help me with my creative time, I try to batch film because I never know if life is going to be lifing, if I'm going to be available to film anything. I try to film everything ahead of time. Like right now, I think I have videos up until the end of this month. I have them ready to go. So that way, if life is life, and like it has been this week for me with my husband's health and my dad, I hadn't had time to really do a video. So I'll try to batch film when I can. Now, number four is enter the relax zone. Now, this I'm speaking for myself. It's really, really important for you to find a relaxed zone, a relaxed time to be creative when your head is not filled with distractions like a buzzing phone, yelling kids, or worried about work or deadlines. When I'm relaxing, I'm literally 10 times more creative than if I was busy with the world and it's still in my head. Now, you know, when you have kids or you have stuff going on at home and you're not in a relaxed zone, your mind is on, what are they doing? What is he cooking? Did I cook? Did I hang that up? Did I move that? Did I write that down? Did we change that? Your mind is steady working. But if you're in a relaxed zone and you're happy and you're relaxed, you tend to come up with better ideas and you can get the videos filmed at least. I try to film them, keep going. I move the camera from area to area to keep me filming. Now, a sense of randomness. Now that we've established the 4 core basic steps. Let us take it up a notch. Most people stumble on ideal generation. As I mentioned in step 1, the greatest source of inspiration is just being aware of your surroundings. Now, what will happen if we actually put ourselves in a place to generate even more ideas? That comes through as a gift of randomness. Creative inspiration often comes from seeing something new, meeting a new person, or attending a conference. When we are really busy, it might seem strange to mindfully insert randomness. That word got my tongue tied. Randomness into your lives, but that is an essential and valuable source of idea. So it has to become a habit. You have to get an example. I'm gonna give you an example. It says when I watch other content creators, I look at how they set up a room or how what object they bought or how they color something, how they paint the wall or whatever. I look at that and I get ideas from that or how to maybe I could change mine a little like that, but not all the way like this. I got the idea of what I need to do for me. And like I said earlier, HGTV, you get a lot of ideas on HGTV. There are so many different shows on there that you can look at for DIYs, for home organization, for when they redo rooms. I love those shows. They always keep me thinking and they always give me an idea to do in my own home. Now, number 6 is don't overthink it. Now, you will never be a consistent content creator if you seek perfection. Now, that's a problem with a lot of us. We want to have the perfect product. We want to have the best equipment. We want to have the best camera, the best lighting, the best software, the best computer, the best setup. But you can use your phone. And give you an example. If you like what you recorded, then 9 times out of 10, somebody else will like it too. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to use that expensive camera to record your videos. I used my phone up until a couple of weeks ago when I won a camera, but I still switch back and forth. I still use my phone on some things and I use that camera. So don't overthink it. You don't need that light system. You don't need that $200 microphone. You don't need all of that. You can use your phone and you can buy a $12 microphone and make it work. Now, transcend chaos. To be consistent, you need to adopt a mindset that creates. Did I forget to do that? Now, I want to show you this example I came up with watch time. What's enough of that? Chaos, social media. Okay, transcending chaos. To be consistent, you need to adopt a mindset that creates an individual path. Now, what they're saying here is that if you set up your way of doing things, you set up a schedule or when you want to create, when you have your free time, when you have your mind dump on content, you need to make sure that you have it set up. So then in 12 months, you look back from the day you started and you'll see a change, a definite change, and how things are coming in your channel. The consistent content creator is a successful one. Now, the next we have engage the audience. Now, the techniques to connecting: make eye contact with your audience and create a sense of intimacy or involvement. That's why I always make a point to tell you that when you're filming with your phone or your camera, look in the camera. If you have a camera with the screen on the side, don't watch the screen. Look at the lens on the camera. When you look at the lens, you're looking at your audience. They feel like you're looking at them. If you're looking at the screen, you're looking away from them, and they can tell that you're not looking at them, that you're looking at yourself on the screen. Now, weave relatable stories into your presentations that make your message memorable and impactful. Now, when you're decorating, sometimes you can tell a story about why you set this up this way or how you got this idea. And a lot of people can agree with you that they do the same thing. Always remember that. Encourage questions and provide thoughtful responses to enhance audience participation. Now, I try to always respond to comments on my videos. If I don't do it the day the video is done, I try not to let it go past a week of me responding, because that's very important to me, that I respond to my members or potential members. Sometimes a potential member will leave you a message to see how quick you respond and if your response makes sense for them to become a member of your channel. Use live polls and surveys to gather audience opinions, promoting engagement and make sure the audience feels involved. Now, I have put up polls and I have got responses when I ask them what they want to know, what they want to learn, if there's something new that came to their mind, if you need help with something, you want a question. I have my polls where I have them answer those questions. Now, utilizing SEO, collaborations with other creators is discoverable, okay? It's important to try to get with people in your niche to do collaborations. This way, other eyes will be on your channel. So you may get new members from other people's channels when they see you do a collaboration with them. Now, every year I do a fireplace collab for every season. Been doing it for 6 years. But I discovered that someone else started doing those collaborations, and they're taking everybody's collaborations and they're doing them. But what they do is they wait to see when you schedule yours, and they put theirs out a week or two before yours. So everybody will participate in theirs and not yours. I find that really odd, but hey, if that's what you want to do, more power to you. Now, using YouTube analytics. Now, I put this up here, this chart. YouTube analytics, you can learn a lot from that. And a lot of people don't really pay attention to the analytics when they really need to learn analytics.
Okay,
Now,
here
I'm
we're
going
going
to
to
pull
show
this
you
up and show
about
you
your
this.
analytics. Now, like I said, utilizing YouTube analytic tools to understand your audience. Okay, so here I am on my main page. So I'm going to go to manage videos and I go to analytics. Now, as you know, here you can go to your audience at the top, and then you can see how many returning audience members came in the last 28 days, what is your viewer rate in the next 28 days, and how many new subscribers you got in those 28 days. Right? You can also go, because we're trying to do the year thing to see about getting monetized. So here we have the subscribers in a year's time. And then also you can go down and see the watch time from your subscribers. It's 80.9% on me, and not subscribers 19.2. Then as I go down, it shows the geographics where your audience is. Wow. United States 34.8, Russia, Vietnam, Ukraine, India. That's neat. And oh, now this is really picked up. I have 42.8% in females, 57.2 in male. My age range goes from 18 to 65 plus. My audience, none subtitles. I don't have any subtitles, which I need to work on that. I have 3.3% English on my subtitles. Okay, I did this for a year's time. Now let's see. overview. So for your overview, it shows you everything about your channel. It has your videos, and where is what I'm looking for? Now, what I was looking to share was right here. When your viewers are on YouTube, it's usually a bar chart here that shows you your times. I don't know what's going on, why it's not up there today. It was up there yesterday. I should have recorded it yesterday when I looked at it. But this normally shows you the best times to put up your videos. Now here's an example of the screen I was telling you about to show you when your viewers are online. It shows you Sunday through Saturday, and it says 12 a.m. to 6 p.m. And it shows you what best time to put your videos out. The darker the purple, the better the time. That's the time you should put your videos out. So pay attention to that on your analytics. Change that around so you can see it. I really enjoy using that because it helped me straighten out a lot of things with mine. So your analytics is very important. Look at it, learn it, go step by step till you understand what each section is about. You have your watch time. Now your watch time is where you be able to get monetized. So I'm gonna put it on 365 days, and my watch time says 4.5. Let me go to overview. Yeah, this is right. 4.5 on this channel. But on the, let me go to my last channel and I'll show you that one. Now on this channel, this is my third channel. I'm gonna do it for a year, and I only have 178.8 watch time hours. Now I have a long way to go on here to get my 4,000 hours, so I need to start recording again on here to get it back up. So those are some things I wanted to point out to you, because it tells you a lot about your audience, about everybody that comes to look at your channel. It tells you what they're looking for, how they found you, so forth. Like if they found you on YouTube, if they found you through what kind of search bar. It tells you all that. So try to study your analytics and just go step by step until you understand it. Because it took me a minute to understand some things, but I'm still working on it. Okay, and my next one is to promote videos. Let me put that up. Promote your videos through your social media. Now, we all know that we need to advertise on our social medias to get our content out there. A lot of times you can get more viewers when they look at your what is it, a flyer that you may put, or a short that you may put on one of your social media channels. Now, I'm going to share with you how I do my social media shares. Talk about promoting your videos on social media. Now, I use later.com. I discovered this a few years back. I heard another YouTuber talking about this a long time ago. Now, I'm going to show you what I do with later.com. Okay, with later, I have creatively, here is, what is this one? This is Instagram. Then I have Pinterest, Facebook. Here I have Twitter, TikTok, and LinkedIn. Okay, I'm gonna click all of them. Now what I do, I'm gonna put this up to the month. What I do is when I make my video, I make a card or like a flyer to put out my information. Let me pull up one so you can see what it'll look like. Sorry about that. Now I use PicMonkey to make my flyers and thumbnails and everything. And this is the card that I was talking about that I use. I use this card here. Come on, open up. that I make one when I make a new video to put on Instagram, Facebook, all of those. Okay. Now let me see. I can't think what the size is. Let me look. Let me see. Okay, the size is 745 pics by 720. Now that's how I make this flyer to go on my post that I put on the community tab, Instagram, and Facebook, and Twitter. Okay? Wrong screen. And Twitter. So what I do is when I make the video, but I already know in mind what I want my thumbnail to look like, and that's something you should always do first before you start. Have an idea of what you want your thumbnail to look like, so when you're making your video, you can take the pictures as you go. So what I do here is I go in and I show you, here's an example. Let me do this. Here is my short for TikTok. Here is my picture that's going to go on Pinterest, my flyer. Here is mine for Twitter, for Instagram, and Facebook. Now, all of these are the different ones, and LinkedIn as it goes on. All of them are here. Wait a minute, did I have two of the same kind? What is this one? That's Autumn Tips. Autumn. Twitter. Okay. Now, so what I do is I put the cards up here. I plan it. I come in. I put on Instagram. If I'm going to put it on Pinterest, I have it here on Pinterest, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok. But TikTok uses videos. So that's where the shorts come in. And then I put it on LinkedIn. So then I'll pull up the card I'm going to use. And then I'll place it on here on what day it comes up. Let me pull up one and show you. I'll use this one as an example. Okay, I have this card here. Now I have Instagram, Pinterest, Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn checked. So here is this one. I click on this. Here's what I'm posting. I choose to create a pin. And then, let me refresh that. I'll have to do that later. Okay, and then it shows you all the channels here, up here. And then you put in what time you wanted to go in. Say I put in the day at this time. And then I already have a saying I'm going to put in and some tags. And then right here, customize the post. Okay, then it shows you all those channels that I just said. And it shows you that you can put them on auto. Excuse me, auto publish, or which Instagram usually comes up and says send notification, but you can change that to auto publish as well. So you have them all set here to set time you want them to go out, to set day you want them to go out, and they go on my calendar. So I publish all of my shorts to go out here for LinkedIn, no, for Twitter. I put all the shorts here for Twitter. But the ones on YouTube, I do them myself. I go in on the community tab and pull in my, put in my cards when I want them to go out. And then I upload my shorts on my phone to have them go upload. Now, I normally do them here on the computer. I upload my shorts and my videos at the same time. And then that way I can schedule them when I want them to go out. But this really helps me because I put this here and all the flyers go out to all my other different social medias at the times I want them and the dates I want them. They can even do videos, but I don't do my videos here. I do my videos on the YouTube channel. So like now I have coming up on the 19th. Is the fireplace mantle challenge on the 19th. It came out, and it shows that I had the Indian holiday saying on here. So everything comes up the way I want it to come out. I did not do the flyer for my upcoming challenge. Why didn't I do that? But I try to have it. I can go back a month and show you August. Every video that I did on all three channels, I do this for all three. I do a flyer and I do a short to go out on TikTok. So all this is programmed here. It goes by a month, and I like that. I pay for a subscription so I can do it this way. They do have a free service, but you won't be able to have as many go out. You only allowed so much per month with the free version. So check into later.com. I think you will like them.
Now our next one is to, it says invest in video quality. Now I'm not saying you have to go and buy a camera. I'm saying that make sure that your video is clear. Make sure before you film that you check and make sure that it is clear. It's nothing like looking at a video that you can see every picture. You don't want to look at it and it's blurry and you have to kind of like squint to figure out what you're looking at. Because I saw a video the other day that was blurry. I mean, seriously blurry, and I could not make it out and it gave me a headache. So make sure that your quality is good. Make sure that you're filming that it is a clear, crisp picture. And if you need lighting, you can use daylights from your window, or you can set a lamp behind you or beside you to give you the extra light. Because I used to use a lamp before I got mine. Before I got my light kits as a gift from my sister and me. Now, understanding your audience. Man, how important is it to understand your audience? Now, if you use the polls and you listen to what your audience is telling you in your remarks, you can kind of put it together of what your people like and what they want to see from your channel. Now, if you are for instance, Leona, she cooks. So Leona can't turn around tomorrow and do a video of her doing yard work because her video is about her cooking. It's not about yard work. So you have to understand what your audience likes to see and what they want on your channel. So you pay attention to the comments, and you can do polls to ask questions, right? Now, implement strategies, playlists, collaborations for growth. Now, I've found out that a lot of people do not know how to do a playlist. So I'm going to show you how to make a playlist.
I'm going to talk about implementing strategies like playlists and collaborations for growth. Now, some of people don't know how to set up a playlist, so I'm going to show you how to set up a playlist for your videos. Now, here's my home screen. Now, what I'm going to do is click on Manage Videos. And up in the upper right corner next to your picture, you see Create. Click on that, and you'll see New Playlist. Click on that. And then here is where you put in your title, your description for your playlist, if you want it public, and how to add videos if I'm making one to put up on my channel now. So I already have several playlists. Let me pull up one of my playlists. On this channel, I have shorts, grocery hauls, vlogs, 6-hour remix, and cooking healthy. So I already have playlists set up. But one thing that some of us are not doing that we may need to look into doing. Let me go back to my home screen. We need to put channels on your main screen. You need to put a playlist on your main screen. So when people come to your page, they just don't see the video you did today. They will see playlists to get them to be able to look at more videos. Now, how you do that is you go to Customize Channel. Then you go down here. This is the right section. Nope, it's not. You go to the Home tab. They changed that. Okay, you go to the Home tab, and you have your layout. It says customize the layout of your channel homepage with up to 12 sections. So you can have 12 different playlist sections on your main channel. Okay? Let me take this out. This has nothing there. All right. So here, when you add, you can click here to add a section. You can put for you, videos, popular videos, live now, past lives, upcoming, whatever you want the playlist to be named. You can pick one of these, or you can add your own name to your playlist. Then you click on the videos you want to add into that playlist. Like here, I have my vlog and workout episodes here. I have grocery hauls, and I have cooking. Now I'm going to go to my other channel. Okay, here, is this still recording? Yeah. Okay, here is my CreativelyMsMe YouTube System More channel. So let me go over here to my content, and let me go to my playlist. Now here I have all my playlist shorts, so on and so on and so on. And then on my main screen on my channel, have you a statement. Here you have my playlist, a sneak peek at what's to come, YouTube Spotlight Guest for 2024, Let's Learn Something New Together, Making YouTube Easier, Guest Night 2023, and then my shorts are down here at the bottom. The popular videos are listed here, and then featured channels that I have here, and then I have my own 2 channels down here at the bottom. But you need to put something on your page. Remember to do that. Fix that. And then also too, you can put a video here for people when they come on your channel. The first thing they see is this video, to talking to them, let them show a little bit about you. It's also good to have like a promotion video or an intro video, something like that here. So when new people come, they'll be able to see what your channel's about. But then you have a section where you can put it for returning people, where you can put up a video so they can see a new video you uploaded. You can do it both ways. So look into that for your channel.
Okay. Does anybody have any questions about what we went over tonight? Because I looked at some of these things that I spoke on tonight, and a lot of them I need to tweak myself, like the relaxation time. My mind is always going, and so with my husband being sick and my dad sick, I really don't have that relaxed time like I would like. But I try to keep up with things, and I try to do batch filming. And batch filming helps me a lot because it may be a day that's a good day where I'm not taking everybody to the doctor. And I can go ahead, like one day last week, before last, I did 7 videos in one day. I went from the front porch to the formal dining room to the entryway to different spots in the kitchen, the fireplace, and I still have to do the breakfast table and finish up the family room. So those are 2 areas I still need to do for fall. But I do batch filming, and it works a lot. And it does help with me being consistent because sometimes life is lifing, and you just don't have time to say, okay, this week I'm gonna do this. Sometimes it's best to have your ideas already written down, and then when you have free time, do as many as you can. Like one person told me what they do is when they do their batch filming, they have different tops sitting to the side. So if, for instance, I was doing the front porch, I have an orange top looking cute with jeans, right? Come inside, I'm going to do the formal table. Take off their shirt, put on another shirt, film that one. I go to the entryway, take that off, put on another one. Go in the kitchen, take that one off, put on another one. if it bothers you for people to see you in the same outfit for maybe 7 or 8 videos. But it doesn't bother me. At first I was doing that, but I was finding out I was wasting time. And what I mean by that is if I'm already dolled up and I'm doing this video and it took time for you to take the shirt off and not mess up your makeup, put on another shirt or another dress or whatever, I tried to just go ahead and move the camera. Film in this room, move to another one. What she say? Always great information. Good thing I can go back and re-watch your videos when I did start posting again. You know what? I've gone back and changed thumbnails and titles on some of my old videos. And one of them that I changed the title on, I watched it to see if they got more views, and it did because I changed the thumbnail and the title. So always look into optimizing your title and your channel. I'm not saying that you have to get vidIQ, but they do have, like I said, they do have a free version where you can do some things on there. And as you know, YouTube now has a section where you can test out thumbnails and titles. So always make sure that you optimize your titles and your thumbnails. I'm not a pro at it, I can tell you that much, but I'm still working on mine to get mine to where I want it to be. Because like now on my first channel, I'm almost to 5,100. And then on my second channel, I'm almost, give a few people from on this channel, I'm at almost 1,700. And on my third channel, I hit 1,200 today. So I've made the little tweaks and I've seen the little growth and I'm proud of the growth. I'm happy with the growth. But the only thing is, I wish my view time was longer. I want more view time. So thank you, Fugulista. Thank you. Thank you, Stacy. I want my view time to be more. And what I'm learning now through another course I started taking, I think it was Thursday last week, I started. And on that one, they're talking about not using a like, share, and comment to say instead, watch this next video. Because if you get them to watch your next video, you know that it could go down a rabbit hole where they're watching and watching and watching and watching and watching and watching. So that's one thing I've learned, to stop saying like, comment, and share, to go into saying watch this next video at the end of the video. And also at the end, they've always suggested that you don't say this is the end or this is the last one or whatever, that you say just watch this next video. I see you there. So it's like telling them if they go to that video, you're going to be there with them watching this video. So that's one thing I'm working on implementing in my videos that I'm getting ready to record for next week. Because I think I have two more fall videos to get together, and then I'm do the home tour. So I have 3 videos to get together. Hopefully, when I go see this orthopedic doctor, I won't have to have surgery. But I kind of think I'm going to have surgery. So I'm trying to get ahead of the game and film stuff so I can have it already set up to go out. So while if I am in the hospital, that video content is still being pushed out there. So, and that'll be for this channel as well. So if I do have to have surgery, then I will find my topics and film myself going over those topics and have them scored, ready to go out live on those coming up Sundays. So that'll be a big push for me, but it'll be worth it for me to still have content going out if I do end up having to go in for surgery. I'll plan ahead. I try to go a month ahead so they give me a time to try to catch up with things. Because like I said earlier, I have videos ready until to the end of this month. So I'm starting on October. So that'll give me, I try to stay ahead. So batch filming works for me. If it don't work for you, it just don't work for you. But if you can do 2 films, when you do a film, when you record something, try to do 2 films. Try to, if you do a tablescape, do a tablescape, and then film yourself decorating somewhere else. Try to do 2. If you can do 2, you already put yourself ahead of the game. But I think the most batch filming I did in one day was 10 videos in one day. And that I put up 2 videos a week. So that was a whole week and the first 2 of the next week. So during that time, while I'd already recorded, I was able to sit down and think about my content for the next month. And by the 15th of the month, that's when I started recording for the next month and get it all done and be ready for the beginning of December or November. So batch filming works for me. It may not work for you, but try doing 2 in one day and see how it helps you. See if you can do 2. Now, those are the 10 successful things that YouTubers use to grow. Now, I really like the point of promoting. I know a lot of us don't promote enough, but I think we need to push that effort a little bit more to promote our videos on using your community tabs and using your other social medias. It's hard for me to do 2 cooking or cleaning videos in a day, dragging a camera around 2, tired, laundry, lab. Yeah. But Denise, when you're doing a cooking video, all right, when you cook, you wash the dishes and clean up the kitchen after you cook. That's 2 videos. And when you're doing your laundry, you wash, you fold it, you put it away. Okay, with that, when you do the one, that's one whole video. But when you're cooking, that's 2 videos. You cook and then you clean. That's 2 videos. Don't put it as one. You can do your daily routine of cleaning the kitchen when you finish cooking that dinner or breakfast or whichever it is. So just remember, when you get through cooking and you show your meal and you end that video, pause, get your meal moved when you're going to clean up, and then set the camera still be there, and then wash your dishes and clean the kitchen. That's 2 videos. Yeah, see, it makes sense. That's 2 videos. So if you just pause, like I told my sister, what she does is when she does her jewelry stuff, I told her to film at least she does 15 pieces or something like that. I told her to set out enough for 4 days, film, and if she wanted to change shirts, she could. But I told her when she got through the end of a day that when she would go, and I'll see you next time, or whatever she says, or peruse, then I tell her to pause, count to 10 to herself, and then start with the next section. Do the next section. And then when she's through, do the same thing. Pause, count to 10 to herself, do the next section. That way, when I edit it for her, I know where to chop and get her videos. So with your cooking, when you get through cooking, you show your meal. Then when you clean, that's a whole nother video. I think that will work for you. I think that will help you get ahead. Instead of having 1 video with cooking, you have 2. Let me see what she's saying. Okay, I may be the oddball here, but what about watching someone's cleaning? But what is it about watching someone cleaning a home? You know what? A lot of people watch other people clean up and they like it. One woman wrote me and told me that she enjoyed watching me clean. She said to her it was relaxing. So some people love it. Like, it's a woman I watch. Her name is I can't think of the name of her channel. Her name is Siobhan, and her channel is all about her cleaning. Her and her kids. She may be cooking and clean. She clean her house. She change out her draperies, clean up rooms. She fold up clothes, put up groceries, and in a sense, it's a kind of relaxation. It makes me think I'm not the only one that falls behind. So I watch her. I like watching her videos because I like when she decorates. She decorates so pretty. Are there any more questions? I know at first I got tongue tied, and part started off on the wrong part. Then I remembered I picked up the wrong notes. I had two sets of notes. I had them separated, but I didn't have them in the right order. But I got it done. I'm working on topics for the rest of the month. So if anybody has anything they want to learn about, something they need help with, let me know. That could be a topic, because this last couple of topics I did, the SEO, understanding SEO, and 7 mistakes, and this one here, 10 things. Those were some ideas that somebody asked me to do. And so that's why I did those, because I was asked about those questions about those out of my list. What did you say, Fugulista? My new guilty pleasure is watching a young man on the back of a recycle truck. He lives through the roof. They truly are an audience. You know, I watch this guy who mows yard. He's funny as all get out. Fun play with Fugulista. Yeah, I heard you had a new channel. I seen your announcement about your new channel. I'm about to come over there and check you out, Miss Fugulista. I watch this guy who goes around and mows yards. And it tickles me about episode I saw the other day. He was mowing some people's yard, and the neighbor called the police on him because he was mowing the yard. And when the cops came, they seen him. They recognized who he was from his YouTube videos, and they couldn't figure out why the woman called the police on him. So I like watching them get a yard that the grass is high and watch how they clean it up and make it look so nice when they get finished. I like that. Yeah, I know. Sometimes you get caught on and they just pull you in. It's like I don't have a farm, but why am I watching these couples that live on farms? I don't know. Why am I watching them? Just wondering. Another YouTuber asked me why I don't do those type of videos, and my answer was, I just yeah. See, a lot of people like to watch you clean. I know it's odd, but they do. Because I watch forums. I watch these 2 channels, they forums, with 3 channels. And they're interesting channels. But the other day I asked myself, my sister asked me, why was I watching people on forums? And I could not tell her. Because I didn't know why. I watched them religiously. One of them puts up a video. They have 2 different channels. They put up one every other day. The other one puts up one they do every day. And then the other one puts up one once a week. And I watch them all. I know it's odd. Why am I watching them do a form? I don't know. I know I don't want a farm, but I do watch them. But we've been on here almost an hour. So I'm going to let you guys go because I need to go take a pain pill because this knee is throbbing, and take a muscle relaxer. And I'm going to be out for the count. So I will see you all next week. Please don't forget to go check out my main channel. Oh, did I even play that today? Yes, I did. Don't forget to go check out my main channel because I did participate in a collab today with Shoshana at Home with Shoshana. So I really would appreciate if you go check it out. What'd you say? I've been watching shorts where these guys show how old school teachers react. Yes. Feel better. Thank you. Yeah, Denise. I watched a guy the other day that he did a thing to his kids. He plugged in a landline and he said, I will pay you $200 if you can call your mom on this phone. And he had 3 teenagers, and not one of them could use a rotary phone. And it was funny watching these kids try to figure out how to dial on this phone. It was too funny. But I watched it. So you never know what you watch on social media. So thank you guys for coming. I'm glad you were here. I thought I was going to be talking to myself tonight, but you all have a lovely night. I'm going to go take this medicine and call it a night, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye-bye.